I just recently replaced the serpentine belt on this 2004 Toyota 4Runner, and I had to get underneath the truck, and there are some transmission cooler lines right here, and I just barely bumped it and it started pouring out. I just did this temporarily just so I could move the vehicle, but I'm going to be replacing those today. Let me put it up on some ramps and get a better look. Alright, I'm going to pull the truck up on some ramps. Might be bleeding a little bit. Okay, so let's take a closer look here at these transmission lines. So the transmission lines, they just kind of go from here, let's see here, down and around, and all they do is go to here, and it's split right where it connects. I'm going to probably heat these up to get them out. They're pretty rotted in there, but the new lines are actually really inexpensive. This is for the V8. These are the new lines. Hopefully you can see that part number. But it's 32907-60061, and well, I think they're $35. But I'm gonna open these up. So there's the new line, and it's gonna mount. Let's see. What's the orientation on this? Okay. Looks like the same thing, so it's gonna mount upside down here. And looks like they're about right. So what I'm going to do is first work on these bolts, getting these bolts out. Okay, these are 12mm bolts, and they're not even moving. This one, and I don't want to break them because I don't know if there's another way to put them in, so I'm gonna heat them up. Whoops, guess I rolled on the keys or something. Yep, keys out of your pocket. I'm going to try and get the metal around the bolt hot to expand it and allow the bolt to break loose from it. Let me see if that did anything. Oh yeah. So I'll go slow so you don't snap it, because okay, see it's getting hard again, so I'm going to go back in the other way. Let me actually put a little bit of torque on it. Back and forth. So I'm going to try and get some penetrating spray. Oh my gosh, this whole thing is plugged solid with, I'm just putting my finger in here, but this whole thing's just plugged solid with debris. I'm going to see if this one moves without heat. No. Alright, let me heat this one up. That was enough. Let me cut this out of here. That out of there. This one's not filled with debris. This one is completely filled with debris. Okay, so now this one's moving. I'm just going in and out just to so I mess up the threads or break the bolt. All right, this one's out. But I'm going to leave them in because I want to take off these lines. You see it dripping right there. Okay, now this one's out. I guess I didn't need any penetrating fluid, but all right. So those are loose. So now we can work on taking off these lines here and here. So on these lines, they've got these this crush connectors here, and they're a little hard to push on. So what I use is linemen with our pliers that electricians use, or you can use needle nose pliers. Let me show you linemens. These right here are linemens. You can see they got a fat bill on them, and they're a little wider. So let's see here. Let's see this. Okay. Grab that. Let's see. Oh man, probably should have bought new ones. I might just use hose clamps. This one's kind of hard to get to because this stabilizer's in the way. Let me see if I can get it with some needle nose pliers. Needle nose pliers here. It's still hard to get to. I can just move it. I can get it with the other pliers. There we go. So that's why these linemens work a little better. They got a bigger bill on them. These look pretty jacked up here. Oh yeah. There ain't even nothing left of this. It's just busted. It's still got spring tension, but yeah, channel locks like this. You can grab a hold of this whole line and oh yeah, ain't nothing left of that thing. And it's gonna probably bleed out, so let me grab a bucket. Okay, I just put down a little catch pan here. I like to line it with plastic. So let me put that down. Let's see here. Get this up. Oh man, the actual line broke off inside. Yeah. See how I can break this out of here. This clamp isn't even moving. Alright, we'll deal with that one in a second. See if this one will come off. So what we're using the pliers for is just kind of break it away from the metal. I'm going to move this line. You can see how this is the line I think that was broken. And I got blood dripping everywhere. Good news is the lines are really, the fluid's really clear. Transmission fluid's really clean. But these things are just so rusted out. Alright, let's see if we can get this one without breaking it. There, that one came off. Just want to break it free a little bit and then push it off. Works pretty good with a screwdriver, pushing it away. Grab the screwdriver and twist it and push it at the same time, because there's a little lip right here. Let's see, a flathead screwdriver works pretty good. So I'm gonna grab it here, give it a little twist and push. Starting to move. If I can pull it. Oh, I think it's married to that pretty good. There's the end. Not really worried about bending or breaking these anymore because they're getting replaced. Man, that thing does not want to come off there. I got stuff dripping everywhere. There it goes. All right.
We're going to shoot the video.
All right, on this line here, I had to get this clamp off first. Trying to figure out how to get it off. It's just stuck. Piece is just breaking off a bit. Yeah, it's just doesn't even want to move. We'll try some side cutters. Oh, that's good. Right in the bucket of slime. Let's see. It almost looks like this has two pieces of metal on it. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see. this off. Now that everything's all slippery. Might have to cut this shorter or something, or put a new rubber line on here. Try this. I'm gonna have to dry all this off. It's just getting too wet. All right, let's try this. Everything's dried off. Trying to get this. It's moving. Alright, there's part of it. It looks like somebody put two on here. Like this is one, and then there's another one on there. I don't know why there's two on here. I just couldn't get this one off. I don't get it. Alright, there. Second one. Not sure why there was two on there. And now I gotta figure out how to get this out of here. I'm not sure if you can see this because of the sunlight, but this is the old tubing stuck in here. So I'm just going to kind of work it out with a screwdriver, like just a mini screwdriver. Maybe grab it with a needle nose pliers. And maybe break it off here. Alright, let me see if that got it free. Oh yeah, that's nice and crusty. Gosh. I don't know. I'm gonna cut off a little bit of this. It's not very much. Should still be long enough. Ugh. Yeah, that thing's pretty gnarled up. Not really worth using again. So, all right, that's one side done. So the other thing you got to do is make sure that you're going to hook these up the same. So this one's on the inner, or the upper, I'm sorry, not the inner, but this longer one's going to go on here and the shorter one's going to go on here. So you got to kind of keep those oriented so you remember. So that side should be okay. Now we'll work on the other side here. Let's see how I can get to that. This one right here. You can see that? There. Let me grab those needle nose pliers. See if I can be real easy with these and move them, move it up a little bit. Ah, there we go. That one went pretty good. This other one, oh nice. That works. It went pretty good too. Now these might get a little mixed up. So I might do one at a time. So I'm gonna, let me break these free first. With some channel locks. Just kind of move the rubber around. That one feels okay. This one's a little harder to get to. I think that one's off. Let me see. So I'm going to take the little mini screwdriver. Kind of just push up inside there. You feel it's just crusty. Okay, so now I'm going to take off these two. I'm going to take these two screws out all the way. And again, the biggest thing on those is just heating them up. This whole thing's packed with debris. Alright. Get these out. I'm going to move some of my tools so if anything pours out of there, I'm not going to drip on top of them. Alright, got the new one here. I'm going to take these caps off. There's a cap on both of these. And these are, the new one's labeled. It's got a purple dot and a yellow dot. So the purple dot's going to go on this outside hose and the yellow one's going to go on the inside hose. And the other side looks like it's only marked with one yellow dot. So just for reference, pull this off. There's that side. Oh man, that one's crusty. Okay, so this is off. Now, I'm just going to take this one and put it in here. So I remember it's that one there. And then these ones are going to be fine because I don't need new hose clamps. So I can just push them both in there. So those are both in. And now I'm just going to put these screws back in. Screws in here. Just finish tightening them. Don't use a impact driver to tighten these. Do that by hand. Okay. Now we're just going to grab our needle nose pliers. go back up here. It's really hard to see. It's really nice and sunny today. I'm not complaining about the sun. It just makes it harder to see these hose clamps. Alright, so that one's on there. And this one looks a little harder to get to. Same thing, drop it down. Got that one on there and this one on there. They're on there nice and tight. Alright, now we're going to move over to this side over here. Right over here. We'll get to this side. Now I left the plugs on here. So I know this one is going to this one here. And then this one's going to hit this one here. Let's see. Man, there's a lot of rotted lines. There's another rotted line right there. It's not good. Alright. Let me take this one off. Let me see. That one off and take this one off. Alright. Put this one on here. Yeah, these ones are a totally different angle. And then we're gonna, let me see if I can use the no, I don't think I can use the lineman. I'm going to go back to the needle nose. It's just going to be hard to get to. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use the lineman. This one's a little goofier. And the lineman work because I got a wider bill. You can grab both sides of this clamp. Alright, that worked. Set it there. That one's on there, and then this one, I'm just going to use a hose clamp. So, put the hose clamp on first, bring it around, and put it on there. Alright. I'm just going to tighten that up. Let me grab a 5/16, I think that is. It's probably a little bit beefier than what I need. That's fine. I kind of get it close to the edge. This is the one I had to cut a little bit. And it's got to be real tight. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start up the vehicle and hope this thing doesn't bleed out on us. And then we're going to top off the transmission fluid. Let's see. Just want to make sure none of this leaks. Double check everything. Hose clamp. Those two. Alright. Let me start it up. remember there's a fan up there. Alright, I don't see any leaking. So we're gonna have to pull the dipstick out. There's the oil dipstick. Yeah, I've never added trans fluid to this before, so I'm not sure where the transmission dipstick is at on it. So I'll locate that and then just make sure it's topped off. Usually on the transmission you just want to make sure that you warm it up and run it while you check it. And I don't see it, so leave a comment below if you know where the transmission dipstick is. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let me see, I'm going to give you the part number one more time here on this line. It is 32907-60061, and that's the V8 engine, the 4.7 transmission cooler line. So hope this helps someone else out. Have a good one. If you are wondering why when I start this truck it starts up for a second and shuts right off, I'll give you an example.